Hello, all. Man. Sorry, I almost got this up. At least I'm on time. At least I'm on time. I'm on time. Yep. Let me just. Fuck you. Fuck you. There we go. That properly? Oh, that always takes a little bit to get up. Okay. So, Deus Ex. For those that are just watching this on YouTube or a VOD, I say or a VOD, who are watching this via YouTube, you will notice it says, number 1, this is not actually the first step part. The first part is lost to the ether, and I'm starting over. Why? Critical fuck up on my part. When I was setting up the controls for this, because unlike, say, the people who made Bioshock 1 and 2, and presumably 3, these devs decided not to use the function keys past 12. Yeah, the F1, 2, yeah. Those go up to 24, you know? Most keyboards don't have them. But if you got a gaming mouse, they're perfect for setting keys on the mouse for controlling games. They are the best thing you want for that. So I had to use the numpad. Problem is, I hadn't actually purged every one of my voice filter controls from that, as it turns out. And I spent nearly the entire stream that being ununderstandable because I kept pressing the button. I also had all sorts of other problems. Like, that wasn't the only one. That was just the one that killed it for me. That was the straw that took the camel's back. I had to quit the stream till like 40 minutes late. I couldn't get this to show up on there for some reason in the OBS, so I had to fill that on stream to get it working.
We control their post streams. They will do as we say. But the mood among the delegates is shifting.
By going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight.
Someone is out of reach. Something with a gene sequence. Okay, hold on. I'm getting rid of something that's in my way. Is she? No, David and someone Seraph. We'll get more details. I fucking love this game. It was the first and only game in this series I've played.
This in response to claims made by
I will actually go more into right now what happened yesterday. So, basically, that was the tip of the iceberg. With that, I had problems with the thing I use to control things and do things. All the extra fiddly details, which actually, I'll take the opportunity to show things off. I have a death count with a new found little tagline. It's as well as a spot count because this is a stealth game. Now, it turns out neither one of these was at 0. I think Death was at 10 and Spotted was at 34, 35. And I had to manually do a delete each one because I never made a reset one. Why would I need a reset one? And that's why. Colossal fuck ups. I'm just not. I wouldn't use the count again after this. But apparently I should have made a reset. Right. That's actually why we're doing this today instead of my usual manner of sticking it at the end because I like symmetry. Really want to fucking play Deus Ex, and I'm really fucking infuriated. I made a tiny mistake that irritated me in game later, which we'll get to. It's not a horrible mistake. It just, I feel like I should have done this. It does cut at some things. Like, there's this time bit that we'll get to, and I just barely, because of my own lack of memory, which I felt was a great bit of gameplay, got through the time bit. So I'm a fuck up, and I'm losing that, and it's a real fucking shame because again, I'm damn near. I wouldn't say I'm unintelligible. But I'm unintelligible to one of my auto editing feature, and it's not the best to listen to long term. I have that voice filter specifically for one character in Final Fantasy XIV who is it's meant to be a layered voice effect, the best I can with what I have available setup wise of layering multiple copies of my voice over each other. with slightly different pitches to represent the character's shtick. It works, but it works in bursts, and I just nearly the entire stream because the bun is literally one of the fucking controls. Not to mention, I had so many control issues I had to work out too. There was weather shit that killed it for 40 minutes. I went over that. So many goddamn problems that when I went into editing and noticed that I had fucked up and that thing happened, I just said fuck it. Plus, I barely made any progress. Okay. That David said. David and Sarah, huh? That's to defend their claim to fight is the lead. He's their cousin, or how do you life in the because. Okay.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes, I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC
And why is that a problem?
You need something, boss?
Why is that a
Over
problem?
your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
Oh, you know what?
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Oh, good. Perfect opportunity. I need to do a quick thing real quick. Roll wide. So yeah, I played this game before this. This is not a first time playthrough. I've never played any other game in the series, neither sequel nor the prequels, but I have them all. Mostly due to free game giveaways. So here I am. Okay. I remembered one thing I wanted to do with audio. Turn that down a little bit, and dialogue is I've ever loud. Not just for my benefit, for the recording's benefit. Alright. See, the button, and, well, now, okay, so we're going to go ahead and just go through and save over these. Yeah, those are later saves. Ignore them. In fact, yeah, we did not make it very far in the game. Part of the reason I racked up such a fucking high death count and bod count is because I spent a lot of time fucking around. But yeah, name's Adam. We're seemingly handling our security. So, I'm going to get this out of the way here and now. I, am a big fan of this game. My younger self, I've said it before. So a game about, about cybernetics and their potential use to improve the human condition, but also the harm and such that inherently comes in through to it in the system we live in is immensely interesting. Younger me, with a lot less uncaring of the negative side effects and such, and a lot more like glamorizing it. But as I got older, and of course I live in the fucking world we live in today with the fucking people we have today, supposedly who are working in actual cybernetics and if not doing outright heinous shit in that department, then elsewhere. We have cases of people with early cybernetics bits who are fucked over because the country that when it went bankrupt, and now there's nobody to fucking perform maintenance on their bits. That was not initially working right when I was just like, take a look at here. You're gonna just see some things. Anyways, in this game being a cyberpunk adjacent series, Phil does that. It is so fucking interesting to do today and then in the now, when you have people espousing the ideals of characters in this game, both horrific and positive, and I'm a lot more understandable of why not trusting the people who are actually saying positive things, because you can't. Because in real life, you really can't trust those people a lot of times, and yeah, this is an inherently political game, so touching on politics is going to be it's a cyberpunk adjacent game, stealth game. Anyways, that was me recovering shit I talked about organically through this. Thankfully, I have a lot of gush about.
Patient X.
Some of the research. Look, we really have to go.
AJ090921, Patient X. Sex male, age 32, blood O0, RHD negative. DNA analysis of a sample taken shows unusually high presence of mutagenic chemicals. But either way, if that's any sign, yeah, the world does not stop around you when you pick these things up and read them. There's a menu for that. But not right now. It doesn't appear to be harmful. However, in fact, X appears to be healthier and more resistant to infection. Most subjects of a similar age and ethnic background, although admittedly this is based on a personal observation. Only access to X is medical files history. Only access to X medical file and history not available time. Oh, while I'm here, I have this. I have the spin wheel. Oop. I spun the wheel. Consider this a demo. We're not actually going to do anything here. It says here. Yeah, it does something like that. Bunch of things, some physical challenges stuff, some addition things that go in the background of the stream to fuck with me, and just some little things. DNA analysis of mutagen chemicals in the primary strand shows 100. Sorry, do I really have to go down here and click that? Like, why would it? Power is what these chemicals do with an isolated and introduced to the pedot cluster. Whereas artificial materials within the cluster have been completely encapsulated thick, semi-permeable coating of subject's own neural tissue. In fact, the invaders are being disguised as part of the subject's nervous system. This had to be concluded, but it may be like the clinic filters with unique human danger will be undetectable to the human immune system. Meanwhile, his nervous system, what is external, actually blurred to such extent that no glial tissue buildup will occur. Neural design may no longer be needed. That's a lot of words that don't get a lot of explanations.
You know, you really should get in the habit of locking your computer, Meg.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hey again, honey, why aren't you picking up your phone? I've tried you at your house and at your office. I left a million messages with that reception there. Sending it. Really starting to get worried, hon. At least when you and Adam were together, I knew he'd make sure they were dating. He'd make you eat, make sure you eat. Everyone's like, oh, that's what you found some nice new man to keep killing. Burying yourself in work. Like mother, not like daughter, I guess. Seriously, call me Thab. I want to know you're okay. David, I'm scared. What if they ask me where I got the first sample? What if they ask me about patient X? I don't know how to answer that. Told you, Megan. Anyway, just follow the stew of legal protection. For property and propriety information, patient confidentiality, you name it. Denzel and his legal team are going to be right there next to you. Jump their on their ass and say they ask. Just stick to the science and you'll be fine.
Hey, stop reading my emails.
Hey, you're only going. Diane, I'm really blind. Doggy here's full, and I can't find anyone to take care of Kubrick. Can you do it? Adam's always been my backup technically. Kubrick is his dog too, but obviously not this time. Say yes, please. He's a really sweet dog. Right, so I'm short keys off before you leave. Hey, Megan, I know you've had some questions about the files I sent to. Sorry about all the earlier, but that was nothing short of groundbreaking. But the sample's nothing short of groundbreaking. Say, I don't suppose you could tell me where you're at. You got it. There is the original recount and sent his. Yes, the DNA samples are remarkable, and we were unbelievably lucky to catch the reason why. We've been working with VersaLife's new chaos model genome matrix, trying to apply fractal mathematics to the mutation. And so we've been trying to predict the future of human evolution using a past mutation stored in the database of our mitochondria. It is uninterrupted from an ancestral Eve to our mothers. It gives us an accurate and universal roadmap for our common past. The thing is, the sample you've sent fits one of our evolutionary models of the future. I'm talking to someone who's in the genetic curve one step, maybe two. You know what that could mean for minutes alone? You have a living, breathing Nobel Prize on your hands. And I can't tell if this is a natural leap in evolution. Done to the mother while the baby was in utero, but I don't know if this person's mother had no such mutations. The mitochondria don't lie. So, let's go over what we collated. This is a groundbreaking, apparently a groundbreaking thing that keeps invaders from causing issues when entering a body. Given, you know, yeah, this shit, where we are, this is clearly it's about cybernetic rejection in some capacity. With this, that would be an issue to pass. We don't know what neuroponzyme is yet, but whatever it is, whoever this came from, it's morally and potentially legally dubious enough that her boss has to use his big scary legal team, and she's shit-henchingly terrified. She even got nervous when we looked over.
And I thought women were the ones who kept men waiting.
There's no consequences for waiting it right now, but there are points in the game where if you fuck around, it can fuck over stuff.
This lab is for authorized personnel only.
What did you mean back then, Meg? About how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know.
This is all that the genre of game this is, if you're not familiar, is considered a life stim game. It's the same type of System Shock 2, to a much lesser extent, Bioshock, and so on and so forth.
Throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
The reason it's called that is more because of how you can interact, to the level of verisimilitude you can interact with the world.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking the glial tissue breakdown we noticed after splicing in the repressive protein might be the cause. If we had a better cytometer...
We might get a more accurate reading that
Visitors
confirms your
must be
theory.
accompanied
I'll ask
at all
David to
times.
consider it.
Well, if he orders one from Page Industries, maybe they'll throw in another cappuccino maker.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Yeah, see, this is entirely what I'm talking about.
DOD.
You're doing
It's
good.
not all
Just another
military.
hour to go.
We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it!
Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Nia, you almost ready?
For Washington?
Hey, here's some stuff.
Was telling me you
Yeah, we're helping lots of people. You're working mostly with the DOD and
As I was
runs right into a general.
like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved its design using shaped microcharges to propel the steel balls.
and the backblast problem.
Solved.
As a reminder, this is a cybernetics company. What you're looking at is will ultimately go inside a person to some degree. Yeah.
How soon till it's ready?
I'm afraid I have to run, but...
Younger me did not even consider that.
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts...
No, he's not.
But neural augmentations that make you think faster react quicker. They can really improve a life. Everybody's
He's
lives.
accurately
For years.
calling out the contradiction you're talking about. You bring up all the stuff you're helping,
Admitted.
and there's a fucking weapon made to
I like everyone.
murder people that's going to be implanted in people. That's not just a gun. That's a gun that's part of you. That's meant to fucking covert. And if that thing is stealthy, you've got to turn someone into a reusable suicide bomber. That's not even something I thought about until I was part of the stream
Is yet?
I
last
moved it,
time.
and I fenced in the yard. Like you.
That is, yeah.
Get around to that. Sorry.
Me too. About a lot of things. Adam,
So we are going for a lethal stealth playthrough. And I'm thinking about trying to get all the achievements.
hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
Did I interrupt something, Jen?
You fixed that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find a loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. How? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT. And you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
How wonderful to see you both. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL.
So yeah, his ex-boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, and now the head of security for the company she works at.
I want you, Darrow, in Washington by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this.
And for you're getting Adam Jensen's a grumpy sort who doesn't get along with most people, good at a job or not.
Yes, Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill and then Federal Protection Service.
But he's also professional. Doesn't trust this guy. Doesn't like him.
All she has to do is show him her research. Do you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. Purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA. It's safer and easier than anything.
That all sounds really great. I understand, but but here's the thing: you're a rich fuck, and I don't trust you. Precisely because rich fucks like you are inherently untrustworthy.
Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code? Fine. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yes, sir.
Almost certainly a young. We can see he seems really the type to at least believe some of what he preaches. I mean, he's got a cybernetic arm himself. A picture of people of I believe it's a real painting, of doctors learning how to, doctor. A holographic globe, which is old style globe, which is kind of an interesting decoration to have in your office, and certainly a skyline. God damn it. Fuck you. That's annoying. The especially annoying bit is, again, that's all happening live. So yeah, I haven't fully explained the wheels thing. I should have. I just realized I spin that wheel every hour, on the hour, except of course, at the industry and the Star Stream. If you wanted to spend more, donate $1 and I will give it an extra spin. Right now, I'm not sure how to handle more than that, but I'm thinking, above a certain amount, it'll be handled when happens. But look, unless you're dumping 100 at once, or something like that, which is, God, that's unlikely. It's not something that super needs to be hammered out now. Yep, you can grab and move bodies. You have to hold E to grab them. Once you do, you can let go. This is, of course, useful for the most important thing, hiding bodies. But it isn't what it means to be life-set. The game recognizes that person. And the thing is, well, the game won't do anything about it in case that person was unconscious and I just, killed them. Another cyborg. The game will have a way of telling when someone's just unconscious and dead, and you can, in fact, make someone who is unconscious dead. By the way, when at least right now, while I'm saying I'm going for all achievements, I do have 3 of them. But all of them are just, 2 out of 3 of them are just play the fucking game achievements from, at the most basic. Do this action, you're going to do a shit ton. Congrats. And do this action, you're going to do a shit ton. The only one that stands out is Ghost, which is the congrats. You played the game stealthily. You managed to stealthily get through a level without being spotted. There's also Alarm, or whatever it's called, that I do not have, which I'm aiming for, which means nobody hits the alarm ever. This is going immensely faster because I'm already... This is, of course, the problem with switching the controls around, to making it something easier. That's the jump button. Somehow he didn't spot me. I will say these guys will in fact fucking spot you usually if you do that. That was the big thing. I was mastering, doing this shit. And doing something that was completely unnecessary for a get through the level stealth thing. The game does not give a shit if you get spotted or any of that thing while playing it for the tutorial. You are expected to go in guns a-blazing. Oh man, I pressed the wrong button. I think I'm gonna switch around, but what buttons? I've already found a point where I think a button should be swapped around compared to yesterday. Because now it's feeling a lot more awkward than it was before. What do I have shift on? There. Somehow I didn't get spotted. My fuck-ups, I accidentally hit a different button. So there's not a goddamn thing I can do to hide myself here. Unfortunately, takedowns, one of the things I was talking about earlier. You know what? Hold on. Controls. What the fuck am I doing? I literally have this put to a button, though I can't for life of me remember which one it is. Unfortunately, none of the super duper. Oh. Okay, well. I might as well put these, no, back. Okay, so, I'm stupid. Yeah, that would make that easier. I'm counting these mostly because, oop, sorry. There we go. Yeah, it says something different based on context. Right, that's what I was pressing to make that work well. I zeroed out all my deaths and such from before, but the first time around, I counted up what all these was and then divided them 3. I'm counting them this time. I made it for the first place without even getting spotted at all, so. I do enjoy how that person goes down, but I completely forgot what I was doing. Yeah, hugging cover is better than just standing, squatting behind.
Hello? If anyone is hiding here, better come out.
I alerted somebody, but no alarm has been set. Look back in, Fero's eyes and turn their face around. And there we go. Yeah, I get no real benefit from fighting these guys and doing anything here. Hold on. Give me a moment, folks. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so we saw a big hulking guy before, and someone who can turn invisible. Also, you do not normally have infinite ammo. This is, again, the tutorial. So, now, in other situations, this could be risky because, you know, someone might hit an alarm, and then you could get in some real trouble. But nobody here's got... Yeah. The alarms are already going off because they're breaking into our place. Oh, that feels so good after so much fucking frustration last time. And in cutscene. Again, like I said last time I started this, I had not realized he got just spanked with a barrel of fucking acid. And I gotta admit, tough motherfucker. That clearly fucking hurt him a lot, but he pulled himself back up and fucking did that.
My God, how thick was the glass?
So there's bullets, pieces of glass, and yeah, and you're very lucky to not have died, but well. What does that mean, exactly?
Steady. He doesn't need that.
He doesn't need that.
I love you.
I didn't ask for this. Yeah. We were shot. He was our boy Adam Jensen. By the way, we're patient number AJ. She was real nervous about us. Hey, we're certainly taking to what they're doing this. They chopped our arms off when they didn't need to. We were shot in the head, not our arms weren't destroyed. No matter how we were punched and shot and such, there was no. Our arms were, if not great from general situation, didn't need that. But they keep shoving shit into me, into Adam Jensen, and even younger me was able to recognize that. My still stance is he didn't ask for this, but I would have. And I know I was the only one thinking that. A lot of people at the time, because like he's a cool cyborg, but like no, it's extremely fucked up and horribly violating to how this done to him. Just because I would want it, because I am, as again, disabled, and even just a few of these things could be a huge quality of life improvement. The sunglasses are probably unnecessary, but maybe that's what the HUD is, where the in-game HUD is from.
Adam, it's David.
Okay, before we do anything else, we're doing exactly what I did last time. That's creating a save just after it's fed.
In the building?
We are now on a timer.
Just enter the lobby.
Sorry to put you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
The least we can do.
Now, we're not going to fuck around completely like last time. I'm going to wait for the first prompt. And I want to show off what's being talked about here. Because you will miss this dialogue if you don't.
Even if it's silly, the whole team gone in one awful flash.
A lot of people dead.
Now is not important anymore. Show those terrorists that they can't stop us from finishing the job.
Huh. I didn't actually look at this last time. To us, they have found immortality. They shall not grow, and as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn them. Hearts in our minds, their devotion to science will always be remembered. Thus, okay, yeah. The lights on the table are a bit weird, but memorial.
I can't imagine how difficult it's been for you. You probably just want to forget, huh?
There's a bunch of stuff you can do if you want to.
Isn't it a bit early to toss him back into the trenches?
I hear he's almost fully recovered.
His body accepted augmentations with remarkable ease, but that doesn't mean his mind did. We all know what happened when he was with SWAT.
The Mexican town massacre wasn't his fault.
Then why was he kicked off the force?
We're not gonna click on him. He's actually talks. I love just how fucking good. But yeah. Apparently takedowns, for some reason, just inherently require cybernetics, because you see those energy bars there? Yeah. Yeah, he's already on life support, and they just shoved everything they could. Ooh, best possible security. Then he should have hired someone else instead of doing things. Yeah. Yeah. He nearly killed Jensen with those cybernetic upgrades.
This can't be just a coincidence.
We hardly know anything yet. What if it's a complete misunderstanding?
Nearly killed him.
Yeah, I could see the hostage takers now.
All because he wanted the best security possible.
I'm just saying.
Fuck David Seraph. I kinda liked the guy the first time around, but it really hadn't fucking fully gone to him because I was jealous. But, like, no. Fuck no. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. Holy shit. Yeah, that is a understandable thing to ask. Holy shit. Let me turn this on real quick. I want to hear what you guys are hearing. Not what you hear what I am hearing. Oh, he says more. I wasn't expecting him to say more. Okay, that's not here. I don't think you guys...
We've been putting in a lot of hours.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with it hearing double. Yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with it hearing double.
We lost some good guys.
I need to be able to hear what this sounds like to other people. Yeah, you guys can barely hear this. I need to be able to hear what this sounds like to other people. Right, okay. I know what it sounds like. You can barely... Audio, SFX, and dialogue is still king. Okay, now you can hear them, probably. So yeah. Yeah, lots of people died, and they need more, and the people who would hire things for, yeah, and decide who gets whether or not you're, someone who can be trusted to work here.
Lab to the second floor.
Yeah, Pritchard's an ass. Oh. I was not expecting these people to have follow-up conversations. Oh, I didn't know I talked to this person. Wow. I didn't even do that last time.
That long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that, well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the... Well,
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
I think I'll leave talking... we'll ask around. We'll ask around. I didn't do this last time. God, so much fucking dripping sarcasm. And that's their explanation for how they got you. The player should be allowed to ask for that.
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right.
I just found things naturally.
Has my office been moved?
No, sir. You still have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that. Up 2 floors.
That is a pretty fucking great office. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That is a pretty great, literally the only person who gets to stick out inward. There we go.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
I did not fucking know.
Around. Get to the deck
Wow,
now,
I fucked
or
around much more
something
efficiently than
seriously bad is
last
gonna
time.
happen.
Hang in there, Jensen. We need you.
Nah, we're gonna fuck around and talk to people, except that guy, because I actually want to have that conversation. We will poke around. You know what? There's literally no harm, and we're literally wasting time. Fuck it. There we go. Now we can hear him better.
While upholding a reputation for unrivaled excellence. New products for 2027 include the smart
Jesus fucking Christ.
specially tuned
Jesus fucking Christ.
science and
I'm sorry. I just aged a bit when it said 2027. It's 2025 right now. Where's my badass cyborg fucking shit, huh? It's 2025 IRL. I'm pretty sure it's 2026 here.
Body International offers full and equal access to human enhancement products and technologies across every global border and society. Lim runs an international...
Oh, hey, that answers that question. Who the fuck this guy is? We got something his name mentioned. Yeah, maybe I should have clicked these last time when I was fucking around wasting time on purpose. So, a clinic for, the go-to clinic, the go-to for cybernetic needs. Time for the wheel spin.
Andrew Van Wessel, please report to the Human
Are you Mr.
Resources
Jensen?
Office.
I heard you might be coming back soon. I'm one of the new hires.
Oh, that means I replaced the music.
I heard there's a problem at the manufacturing plant. It's not serious, is it? I mean, is this something that happens regularly here?
God, yeah, that's a fucking question you could expect of the new guy. Turn on some tunes. Okay. Let me just pull up playlist. We'll be using this instead of the game's music right now.
James Osterberg, please report to the Central Testing Center. James Osterberg to the Central Testing Center.
Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. It sounds louder to me than it does to you, from what I know.
No one does.
We believe that advances in technology, in unison with good government policy and lower costs, will make human augmentation...
Okay, no, I feel like this has gotta be drowning out for you guys. Yeah.
available to
Get the ones for me.
New developments with cosmetech dermal layering will help to make
Yeah. The more accessible cybernetics are, the better it is for everyone. I can't entirely disagree with that. Things.
And for the first time ever, Omnivision transverse retinal technology will allow recipients to achieve true stereo vision without a dedicated chip. At Seraph Industries, a better tomorrow is our passion.
Like, you know, all that sounds fucking amazing. All that sounds fucking brilliant. Nine dangers and side effects. Over the years, the effect on patient repel, level of rejection, psycho effects, and psychological effects. I cannot read any of that. It's certainly interesting, you know? Like, I am but 110% skeptical of now, because we want technology to be, you know, easily accessible for everyone. Sure, not because the more people who buy your shit and are stuck with lifelong fucking medical issues that you are and only you can fucking service or repair. Well, no, let's there. Lim seems to be part of it, but you know how these fucking organizations work. It is never actually about helping people. It's PR bullshit. And god damn it. So Hugh Darrow's.
It is Hugh Darrow's foresight and pioneering spirit that motivates.
Okay, yeah. So one of the fathers of cybernetics. The thing is, when this came out, this was not 2027 and all that was not that far away. Why the fuck is the game set then? Well, that close with this futuristic shit. And here we go. Yeah. New limbs and other such things were being for most part completely rejected.
possible number of people.
So yeah, pretty much anyone who takes it not only has life the standard issue we have in real life, and that if anything goes wrong with this, generally the most people you can expect to do it, to service it, work here, and you're dependent on whatever they fucking ask. Now, admittedly, in your life, you're dependent on whatever someone asks to pay to fix up your flesh bits, but technically anybody qualified can do that. We are seeing what these fuckers are doing with fucking tractors and, you know, I was gonna say tractors and phones and such, but no, we have an IRL example of someone cybernetics going because the company went flounder. I just said that. God, he looks so fucking awful. That's a meme fucking. Yep, 10 Detroit. Yeah. On top of all the IRL problems, we got all about the drug addiction. That's what is essentially a drug addiction. And the first thing you should take without any skepticism is that he is trying to reverse, at least was trying to develop technologies to make neural design unnecessary. After all, giving a sample that, you know, very clearly came from us showed a limited to potentially no need for neural design at all, and that means, well, yeah, he would have had me removed if I was a threat to that, and he wanted people hooked on it. He does, and he'd want it, but you know, that's just sensible business. He's in the people might be in the business of getting you hooked on neural design, but he wants as many people as cybernetics. It still leaves literally every other issue with them IRL. And again, I'm a transhumanist. I do not think there's anything particularly special about this fleshy meat case that I currently ride around in. There's nothing inherently better.
Adam, not much, Athena. Just something about a break-in at the factory. How serious is it?
Died when it happened, working overtime.
On a Saturday evening.
Things have been difficult since we lost so many good people. Everybody's had to do extra shifts to meet deadlines. Most clients were understanding, but not every contract can be delayed.
Especially the military ones. So what am I looking at here?
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm showing this stuff off, and once we're done,
Pat, he'll fill you in.
I mean, I can see why a computer like that would be great for office space, but from a boss's perspective, but God, I would hate to be a worker working on one of these hollow screens. There's nothing in there. You know, I haven't even shown off what my cybernetics are. So I'm not going to go into these in depth until we get a level up point. Because you level up, you get points, and then you can sink into these. You already have all of these. Literally everything here is here. We have 2 energy cells and the ability to recharge them if depleted. It says partially depleted, but at least for the first 2, I think that just means always. We start out with both of the regenerate health things, hacking, everything needed to do the most basic hacking. Yeah, you could have had those in one, but I do like having them separate because, like, this lets you, nerd it up with what exactly is in there. Defibrillator, in case his heart stops, and a thing to boost actual regeneration and healing. So I'm like, arm press C6, take down a single individual. Then we get, get more inventory. Fuck the inventory in this game. You can that's something I never really did because it goes fucking loud. Because I believe it was always lethal if you used it on someone else, but we'll see. Typhoon, remember that thing we were talking about? The whole turning someone into a human bomb? Yeah. And a whole bunch of other stuff. But we have the basics. You can only use this to go up the Sea Tarot. 2 elevators, both of them go to the same spot. Actually, they might be the same exact elevator.
Have a nice day.
Hey, boss. Good to have you back.
Okay, so a lot of these people say the same thing.
David cares.
Oh, that without a fucking doubt. He shoved everything he fucking could in there.
Wow, those
excellent attempts to cover up.
Complete that contract.
Yep. The security camera.
Let the police
Apparently,
handle it. That's their job, and you've been through enough.
Completely reasonable. Completely reasonable.
Rush to deliver on a contract. Hope everyone's okay.
Yeah, just a little talking you can do with random fucking people is interesting.
Huh? That's a relief. Competition is gonna love this, don't you think?
Another attack on Seraph Industries. Just watch.
Yeah, you can't talk to someone who's on the phone. I'm not gonna bother. It's interesting to pick up these little bits of dialogue that shape the world.
Look what's going on at the plant right now. That's why I feel safe in.
Yeah, okay. Purity first. Yeah. See, that is the big thing. For all the problems with, and the very, very valid reasons not to trust this fucker, we know for a fact that at the very least, their big complaint about here is the whole everyone is a generation of drug addicts thing is they were working to fix that. It shouldn't be a problem. I didn't know one of them was sitting right there. Yeah, you can just drink beer, so there's nothing in there. Oh, I can go in here? Usually I couldn't. Wow.
The factory must be serious.
Most of these stores are locked usually.
You know, these thugs have been all over the news lately, attacking limb clinics, harassing researchers in their own homes, and now this.
That's gonna be here when I come back. The only thing you can miss here is dialogue based on, you know, circumstances. Understandable.
Jensen? Wow.
Yeah, okay, this is recycling thing.
I won't keep you. I'm sure they called you in to handle the break-in. You better get over there.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stop through. I'm actually curious if we've heard anything different coming from Pritchard when we go see him.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, friend.
Yeah, you can poke your head into air ducts.
Can you fix it?
I mean, we saw that, but yeah, you can do this right now, even there.
Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. Biomedical data in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Seraph is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to listen to this all over again. Yeah, just
I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Yeah, sorry, we're gonna listen to this all over again.
I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
I didn't hear that last song because I ended up reloading and not going in there when I went to talk to him. That's hilarious. That is hilarious because remember, he has us all shipped and tracked. We are all being shipped and tracked. So Pritchard knows where we are in the building. He knows we weren't stuck in air duct and we were just fucking around. Understandably, yeah, interesting fact. Yeah, they aren't named here, but we can literally find their opposites for these two. Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna move around, talk to people, get a gist of things.
I wouldn't have put 2 credits down on you ever walking in here.
I don't think he was that bad.
Glad you're back.
But at this point, I'm starting to think they must have collapsed the part of the building on him after he got shot in the head. Unnecessary. I haven't even got a chance to attack that guy.
Trent, we were just chatting about the Milwaukee Junction situation. I guess you're heading over there.
I guess we missed their dialogue.
Recognized you.
Yeah, no, they were talking about Jensen and they were someone being asked, "Hey, there's a vent you could get stuck in. There's stuff in there. You want to go get it?" And I will. Yeah, these guys don't have anything to add at this point.
You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Hey, give me a minute, folks. I need to check a thing, though. Sorry about that, folks. You couldn't hear it, but I heard puppies squealing and a bunch of things. I got worried. No, someone's gone back, that's all. And the dogs act like they usually do. And the puppies have started emulating them. Or trying to. But their attempts to copy whatever all the other dogs are doing just comes out whiny, little wheezy whine. They're still, trying to learn to bark.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
Let's see let's talk here what happened. Then we'll load the same. Then we're just gonna officially zip around. Get a bunch of the XP I can ahead of time. Then head in.
8 people, Adam.
Because you fucked around, they died. Now, the good news. Probably gonna take a break again in a few.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory.
Okay, hold on, folks.
Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the 2nd floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
You had your say, and I learned my lesson. The helipad's outside past the cafeteria. I'm sure Mr. Sarif's waiting.
I didn't say anything to this guy. What the fuck is the game talking about? Is the game somehow confused and using my last game's,
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the 2nd floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
Massacre wasn't his fault.
Then why was he kicked off before? I'm just saying he's too much of a risk. Jensen,
okay.
Didn't hear you coming. You should probably be heading for the helipad, don't you think?
Let's
Can you
cover.
repeat what you were saying about me to my face, Peterson?
Hey, listen. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just tense about the Milwaukee Junction situation. Everybody is.
Oh, I chose wrong.
And you think telling people that their chief of security isn't up to the job is a good way to make them feel better?
No, that's not what I... Look.
If I'm gonna be an asshole to people, I'll do it on a different playthrough. So, I don't normally wade into drama, but.
Jensen, didn't hear you coming.
How familiar are you guys with
Probably be heading for the helipad, don't you think?
You know what? No, it's best I don't.
I'll get
I don't want to open it. Especially because it's attention to certain
Heard that, did you?
people.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that what happened to you was horrible. Most people don't recover this fast.
And you think sitting at home and obsessing over it is the better way to go?
Of course not. It's just... things have been pretty rough around here, Jensen. The last thing any of us needs is more funerals.
Oh, by the way, the Mexican massacre was a complete hiccup. It wasn't my
A
fault.
little thing called integrity.
I wasn't fire. I quit. That was weird.
Why is David keeping the SWAT team up?
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you.
Oh no,
too,
he just like that. I forgot he started off with
Something's
that.
wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages.
Yeah.
Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Jensen comes off as kind of an ass to some degree.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that.
Honestly, so does Pritchard.
Oh, and by the way, Jensen, I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.
That was too funny to ignore. I'll grab that, and that's mine too now. You won't miss it.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
Okay, so coming from that direction pretty much ensures I can't hear it. Unfortunately. TLDR, those two had a chat. And basically one guy was like, man, it's fucked up that the boss shoved all that shit into him. And they're like, well, the idiot should have been reading his, should have read his contract better. Yeah, because makes total sense that your contract says your boss should be able to have entire chunks of your body, perfectly functional chunks of your body chopped off. Look, I think flesh is the inferior, machine
Welcome back,
the
Jensen.
superior.
Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, man.
But
duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you, 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
I do wish cutscene music was affected by the music slider. Oh, the music is just fucking off at this point. I know it is. I couldn't hear it over that shit. But it's been long enough. So yeah. Here's the only one that takes me without triggering the alarms.
I mean, limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence.
Yeah, that one's just
the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon?
For all that there are reasonable reasons to be against the megacorp cybernetic industries.
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him there. He's an augmented atom, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us.
Blah, blah, blah.
Or non-lethal.
I have no problem
I'm not
killing
looking to
these
start
guys.
a firefight in there, just neutralize them.
So, do you want something you can use from a distance or up close?
Distance. The game honestly gives me a surprising amount of ammo.
Give me
for
something
this
with
shit.
distance. If I get too close, I'll take them out personally.
Just try not to break anything
I'm after this.
expensive. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1
Don't expect this every
priority.
mission. This is just...
We developed it for the
how this is
alphabet
part of the
agencies. And if we don't deliver it to
semi-tutorial
them
of the first
intact
chapter.
and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
And this is it. You're gonna lift off. I honestly don't know if the rebooted series diverges after this point. The setup for this one easily goes into, if I understand, the other two to some degree, but multiple endings are not. So, here we go. Pick those up. I can throw them.
Tell me you're the guy we've been twiddling our thumbs waiting for.
SI Security. Name's Jensen.
Jensen. Yeah. I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
Let's get this all heard out.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, is the man in charge you have to worry about.
How many?
How many am I looking at down there?
Hard to say. We've spotted 3 in the courtyard, maybe half a dozen inside. But that's a sketchy estimate at best, since we seem to be getting a loop playback off your telecams.
That shouldn't be possible. I told Seraph to make sure Pritchard overhauled the system.
Well, someone inside must be tech savvy, because all we're seeing is a loop. For all we know, there could be 5, 10, or 3 dozen perps in there.
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Seraph told me he's not.
He used to be
recycled military.
Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Yeah, I love that.
We've got people inside.
They're being holden to a fucking corporate
for them.
Yeah.
overlords.
Your plant manager should slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Seraph's signal.
Like we got a choice.
Hey, efficient use of time. Now we're... Oh.
Put it away! That's it!
My first death from me fucking around and trying to remember what buttons do what. And I'm absolutely going to count that as being spotted too. I fucked around a lot here, but now it'll be interesting to see how this handles alternatively. Thing to note, helmets work.
Anyone over there? Cover me! Is hit!
Oh wow, okay, I'm fucking up. I'm doing this a lot less well than I was able to take out this entire group and, yeah, kill them. And I believe this has effects on the game, it's just not always blatantly obvious. That's one of the things, yeah, when it says, you know, they let you just get away with a lot of and do a lot of shit in this game. Okay, it was just a energy bar. There we go. Delayed takedown. Alarmed. That's the trade-off of the trank gun. And it's not permanent. They can wake each other up. I mean, I believe it'll be permanent. It can take them out for a while. But, like, they can wake each other up. So, by the way, while you can pick things up and eat them at people, since I can safely say, don't do that if you're trying to avoid detection. It will not knock somebody else out. Unless, of course, they're an NPC.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there. Heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
I could have saved some ammo there, but I didn't. Maybe I should have. Oh well. I went for the non-lethal thing because I went for non-lethal specifically because I wanted to avoid attracting attention. Of course, then I proceed to shoot the guy to attract attention.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard. Where are you?
On a roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So,
You
if
do
you're not
not,
a fan of the frontal assault, I
innately,
suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
No sign of anyone.
Yeah, yep. Press for looting someone. More if you wanna holding it to drag it. About stealth, both lethal and non-lethal use it. One of those synergy bars up there. However, and this is notable, lethal makes noises. Unfortunately, it does. I feel like it shouldn't. Especially the ones where you stab someone through the fucking lungs. Through the areas that would be puncturing their lungs. Aside from being incredibly lethal, it will, in fact, put these fuckers down. This gun takes way too much space. And a lot of things take way too much fucking space in this game. Fucked up. Oh, actually, hold on. Did I accidentally put up Jensen's death count last time? No, I didn't. I did forget to up his spotted count. Wait until somebody move out of the fucking way. Boop. Sometimes that works. Sometimes that's discreet enough that they don't fucking spot it. For instance, they probably won't hear this, but they definitely will hear it if I...
Jesus, what happened to you?
I was a lot better at this last time. We'll do a quick wheel spin, but whatever the hell it is will kick in effect after I get back from a break. Well, that one's Windows sounds. Basically, it'll pop up and even share a link, YouTube video of a, Windows sound effects. An hour of those will play in the background, just randomly fucking with me. The only one I'm completely a nerd to right now is USB, because I actually deal with that regularly because of cord issues. So, but I'll be back in a little bit, folks. Okay, we're back. Sorry, folks. Took a longer. Tomorrow's stream might end up interrupted too. We'll there's a good chance it will. Unfortunately. But at least I won't have all the other tech issues I had. I almost forgot to pull the one thing up. There we go. Be up in a moment. I turned the music off. I should turn it back up. That break took long enough that I thought I wouldn't be able to pull that off. Yeah, it's always effective. Wasn't there did I forget to grab something? Oh, okay, no. Those are just boxes.
Pritchard, I'm in. The door worked just fine.
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factory.
Let's go.
There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
Got it.
Useful stuff, that. I could deal with these guys, but it's not the most efficient way to get through here. We'll go read that. Oh, I forgot to pick up that one book. Bunch of stuff for a combat rifle, but no, or because Sure are a lot of weapons in this supposedly prosthetic focused factory. Absolutely 100% sure it's not these people's stuff.
Fuck! Zeke said there'd be something in here. How am I supposed to know what I'm looking for? Shit. I don't even know what any of this stuff means. What? Shit. Well, check it out. We gotta find something.
I got spotted. God damn it. Right when that happened. I'm spotted though.
Did you hear that? Quiet. I think I heard something.
Buddy, pal, could you go
No one's here.
to your usual?
You trying to spook me or something? We gotta find something before the cops bust in. Shit, I swear there's something moving over there.
I don't count that as being spotted. Okay, fine. I do a little. The I made noise thing then, but
We gotta find something before the cops bust in.
come on.
Fuck! Zeke said there'd be something in here. Take him out! Get the son of a bitch!
I thought that thing was quieter. That's why I used it. I guess I'm overestimating the silence on silenced weapons. That's okay. I can just wait until the one guy is over here. I bypass this entire area, but it's... Actually, I think I know how, and it doesn't involve firing a single round. Okay, never mind.
Jesus! What happened to him? This is the spot, man. This boy's out cold, man. Get your hands off me. Anyone hear that?
I was not spotted, but that was a shit show. Alright. I want to deal with one of the... You know what? I can get around here.
Zeke said there'd be something in here. How am I supposed to know what I'm looking for? I don't even know what any of this stuff means. Oh, you gotta find something before the cops bust in.
Shit, I swear there's something moving over.
Yeah, okay. Me aiming at him did that. But in my defense, this gun has absolutely no.
Holy shit!
That was me being spotted. What I could have done is.
Take him out!
How did you fucking see me? I swear.
Yo, someone there?
I missed. Fucking missed. God damn it. 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 But yeah.
Man, I just saw something moving.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that counts, so. Never be spotted, otherwise you can't get ghosts. You want ghosts because it means more XP. And also because of the other reason, but that is meant to be a playthrough where I get that in every time.
Zeke said there'd be something in here.
They're going down!
That absolutely counts. That absolutely counts. Yeah, unfortunately there's no good way to just drop down quickly.
We gotta find something before the cops bust
Ugh, remove every fucking threat I can.
You dead, man.
I forgot about this guy. I'll come back for the other guy and his shit later. The humor is I could totally just leave these guys lying about because I do know that fucker will never look away from his spot. The smart play? No. Trying to get somewhere with a lot more leeway than I originally did. Okay, let's see. I'll come back and deal with those guys
I just
later.
tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Boop. So, yeah, here's how this works. Everything you do has a chance. Sometimes claiming extra stuff gives you a bonus. That time it didn't. I don't think it would have. There we go. Got a decommish. Really game. Last time I came down this fucking side, he was, of course it changed. Changes based on stuff. Fucking kill the guy for calling him a bigot. For, you know, being a bigot. I did not keep track of people on that map. Deaths are down though.
Kept calling me a bigot. No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this! Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last Skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
These something lovers. Can't even call the augmented people something creative.
Automated dispersal device armed.
Yeah, I did this with a much shorter.
Pritchard.
Yeah.
Good word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
And?
Bastards used gas. Poison gas with a time-delayed release.
My God.
I know. Sanders has a lot to answer for.
I rushed in to try to get it quicker, and also I'm pretty sure I was spotted while moving about, but...
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man! He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot. No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this! Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it. Shut up,
Stay out of here! Automated dispersal device armed.
Do something!
I don't want to die.
Save us! Do something! Get us out of here!
Where's the bomb squad?
Sometimes fortifying shit is what you want to do, but a lot of times you, like here, you gotta move quickly.
Access granted.
Tracing alert, warning.
Dispersal device deactivate. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Now I can take my time with all.
I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Alrighty. So, one thing I discovered.
Fucking gunshots!
Come on. Come in. Come in. You can just refill the accepted. I have no idea what happens when you do this. I will almost certainly do a playthrough of this.
This is the spot, man.
Man, you people survived that bomb going off right next to your head. Where? Oh. I wonder about that. Now I'm curious if I can fuck with the thing by actively destroying the bomb.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man! He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot. Oh, wait, no way! I am not going to prison for this! Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it. Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man. I'm in here.
Hansor.
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard. Good word to Sarif. I found
Oh my god, I can't believe that shooting it just works. But it did alert them. Okay. See, now I'm interested in trying that one more time and seeing if I can get through it without being spotted. It's an interesting idea.
Someone be licking off.
And I ruined partly by me being so fast, the other guy didn't even have time to... And partly by me accidentally pressing a button.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man! He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot. No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this! Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it. Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down.
Yeah, that one guy's stupid enough to go like, oh no, I'm not gonna for killing people. We got a bunch of people tied up in a room.
There's no time to waste. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe.
I never knew you could do that.
SWAT will have to
It's
expedite
more
as soon as I've got
valuable
the
to pick up
prototype.
the
I'll tell Sarah, but don't take too long.
hack it, but
Some weird shit going on here.
I can't believe that works. That is such a great way to handle this. Oh my fucking god. I have never just shot the fucking bomb. Hope you die, sinners. If you're writing to these guys, not only did you point most of them away, you wrote it backwards. You stupid, illiterate fucks. Second of all, holy shit, that was so fucking... This is why I love games like that. Sometimes you just try something, and the game will reward you with, yeah, that totally works. Tranquilizer darts. Good, now help me take care of those guys.
Your wife?
I barely got to this point in my last
They said they needed her to
playthrough. Or not last playthrough,
They were
but
looking for
last stream.
Please, sir.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please, hurry.
You said they were looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Like, you know,
Typhoon?
It's a top secret contract.
the thing that turns people into fucking living bombs. There we are. Save over. Oh, earlier one. That was very, very fun. Holy shit, that was fun as
What happened to you?
Did I hit the other guy? Is he gonna pass out? No. No, he's not. And that's it. Taking these guys down gives me EXP. Which gives me more abilities to take people down and so on and so forth.
You son of a bitch!
Did I? The problem was Quick's.
Listen up.
Oh, I already talked to him. I wasn't sure. So yeah, just for as much as you would. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I actually, quick save after this so I can quickly load it up. Much easier. Have I been making these go up? No, I haven't. What you're doing is dying. Oh yeah, there's a guy over there too. Yeah, see, that is a quick kill, and that should be a silencing kill. But it's not, and that's annoying. That just random bullets. What, did he drop his shit in there? I'll deal with too much stuff in my inventory when and if the time comes. Dead. Ooh, that had to come here, not from them. It absolutely had to. And now we're gonna go move back through here. Take care of this area. Boop.
Someone over there? You son of a bitch!
Got spotted the moment I ducked into a room to avoid getting spotted.
You're dead, Cutter! Go get me!
Gonna need to work on that. Yep. And turn around. Do it now. Forever hold your peace.
Is that a body? Shit. Someone's gonna pay. Oh!
Yep. Yep. Come on, bud. Yeah, at this point, the time limit is done. I could just take my time.
Anybody seen D?
Of course, somebody would have had to. See, I enjoy that shit. That's fun. It's a pity I can't say stuff people into lockers.
You're going down!
I'm like, yeah, I'll grab the body and drag it away, and then it completely failed to let me do that. Jensen, the point of a takedown is to make it not loud. Please, stop slamming people onto the ground. That would be the next wheel spin. Oh shit, that's right, I forgot there's a thing. I forgot, completely forgot Thursday's gonna have a thing for me to do. Don't want that door. Yeah, no. Yeah, this guy wasn't moving, so I took my shot. There's a radio somewhere in here. Conspiracy radio. Taiyang Medical confused global expansion. Shanghai-based Taiyang Corporation increased its market share 7.3% this week, thanks to the acquisition of human-made specialists Laredo Manufacturing, PLC of Chile. Now owns and operates patents in 15 countries worldwide. Can the Motor City rise again? More than any other place, Detroit embodies the change America has undergone over the past 2 decades. First by the demise of the auto industry, and then by the global oil crash of 2015. This former heart of America enterprise has lost many of its once proud neighbors to decay, poverty, and crime. Still, there is hope. In 2007, augmentation developer Seraph Industries has made Detroit its corporate headquarters, converting a defunct automotive plant into a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. I should be able to still stream somewhat on from Thursday, but yeah, part of that day is gone. David Seraph, CEO of the firm, utterly believes Detroit can become a beacon city where capital investors and urban rural set a standard for the whole country. Said Seraph, human enhancement technology will lead to humankind to a brighter future, and Detroit with it. Let's take a moment to get that, and almost full inventory. This is the big reason why, because like there are only 2 weapons that do non-lethal damage. Whereas things that actually, kill, there's a shit ton. And weapons take up such a weird amount of space. Story stuck bits I got. This is Acolytos. We are the goal for tonight. Meet in M Junction, precisely in the 1/4 hour. Being early means you draw attention. Means you get left behind. China boy will hack us in, except for a few guards and the Sir Guard. So we know the routes. Okay, Rod. You're in charge of the bomb. Should you need to disarm it once that fail code is... Oh. Click on that. And, done that. There you go, it's 15:05. Now let's stop these body polluters in their tracks. Leak. Oops. If I had taken out the guy who had that, I could have fucking, instantly disarmed the bomb. But then again, apparently shooting it works too. And it's like y'all have been working long hours in the drive to fill your recent military contracts. Thanks for your increased efforts, and thank you for your unswerving dedication to getting the job done effortlessly. With pride. The current increase will only last 2 more weeks. On behalf of Sarah Industries, we thank you for your patience and dedication. Are they getting huge bonuses? No, they're not. Troy, we need couple of that. Don't know where you guys was this one, but we never got the shipment. This is me. It should have been Moody. I don't know. We'll send the guy over now with the copper. Should be half an hour max. Still, we got more problems with the line in 9F. The rig is down again. We need someone to take a look ASAP. I don't want to be the one to hold up production. I had on the block this ain't fixed yesterday. By the way, the whole gimmick for how you're yeah, okay. Who the fuck you are you, B-Dog? Brandon needs that no pause. It ain't like aspirin. People can die if they hold up, take an aspirin. Just wanted to meet me around the gas station. I need someone else's help. Let me down, dude. Please. So yeah, that's the message we found in the tents. Nature of neuroplasticity. Look, this is a big thing, so I'm just gonna say it. It's I've read it before, but okay, fine. The term neuroplasticity, so they can vacuum modified for practice. The process of long-term presentation was further explored in a series of studies in the mid-90s that neurons and early studies which clearly showed how memories could be enhanced by manipulating neuroplasticity. Indeed, with the precise timing available to us in today's computers, we can clearly see that enhancement of learning can be applied in areas of motor cortex, auditory, and senses, and the hippocampus. Manipulation of neuroplasticity makes it clear that we as a species have been blessed with a brain that has unparalleled flexibility to incorporate neuroprosthetic augmentation. Yeah, so. So yeah, with that we've all these guys. Ain't nothing in here. Someone's side boost bar. Hey! Sleepwalking world. Wake up! Portuguese eyes hidden in the heart of America. Name Dreamland, Groom Lake, Area 51. Oh, did I not? I might not have found that letter or bother reading it. Magic. Hey, the land assignment has been declared a non-place. Does not exist. Space in it, stand there is isolated from the oversight of any kind. Open it. There must be force. The military is unleashed on a daily basis. Biological weapons research, exotic power systems, synthetic intelligence, use of energetic devices and objects of paranormal and xenoterrestrial and by killers' assassins, by paid lackeys and turncoat politicians. It is shrouded in lies and deceit. There is no one to stop the mad scientists from tampering with the forces beyond their understanding. None remains acting with friend by uncontrolled experimentation taking place there. What are they hiding? Yeah, unsurprisingly, conspiracy-brained imbeciles are conspiracy-brained imbeciles. About other things. Once you get the buy-in for one of these, last time I took these guys out with a well-placed.
We've got a little surprise for you in here.
Oh, he died? That's extremely rare. I didn't. Huh. Yeah, you can move shit like this eventually. Not right now. Yeah, how did this guy die? I didn't shoot him. Weird. There seems to be a network problem which is printing us accessing external resources. We are investigating the breakage and we'll let you know as soon as this service has been restored. The IT data run have been restored. Frank Richard. Sam, can you send me the names of employee numbers of everyone who will be working? We're going to be involved in generating new security pets for all the volunteers. HE wants to keep a tight lid on this one. Hello, everyone. As you know, we are now nearing the final stages of the typhoon system. First, I'd like to thank you all for your hard work and dedication over the past weeks. Everyone should be proud. Due to approaching deadline, we must make one final push. We need to increase production, running the plant on a 24/7 schedule, and assembling production staff for the next 2 weeks. If you're working one or both of the weekend shifts, please sign up at my office. If you choose to work, you'll be compensated accordingly. No, they won't. Hey, Trish, we're not to work again this weekend. We got an important job on Monday, and they need to get the line set up before then. Don't you say anything, remember, it's time and a half. And you know what we need to cash? A lot more than time and a half. Should be a lot more than time and a half. Look, generally speaking, in real life America, we already work longer than studies show is good for both productivity and just for people in general. It is literally worse for the company to work work people as much as they do. But so when you do stuff like that, it absolutely should be more than time and a half. It better have a goddamn generous medical package. And go to mom and dad. I know you can use extra, but if I go to mom and dad beside you again, just gonna ask why you're putting in so many hours at Area 51. If you just see the work you do is good. So that person's married to someone who is the type of person. Very short deliver on some electronics. We push our production quotas. I would like to remind all employees that need to take necessary steps to ensure any safety and oversight. 1 hour turnaround has been arranged in all sectors to review the ISO 23,000 manufacturing standards and look at any issues you may have relating to these guidelines. Manager will contact each of you to arrange time to workshop them. We have the utmost confidence there as you are doing. We urge you to attend these seminars as a means to ensure that we continue to innovate and strive for the quality that Theros is known for. Especially after this. Especially after this. Like, holy shit. Like, if I worked at this place, I legit worked for Seraph Industries after this, I would ask for a big pay raise. Just from the sheer fact of this shit happening. Oh, good. Almost forgot one. And they can play through I'm going for. And now to hit up these. Because, yeah, a lot of these do have stuff inside them. If I can... And anything I can fit in my character expense, I will take in a heartbeat. Because then I can pocket. Money to buy the good shit. Make sure I'm always stocked up on good shit. In this case, what I'm mostly after will be silenced weapons. They do exist in the game, like that. I don't care. At least that way I can, you know, more efficiently make use of my space. Alright, well, that was everything. I thought there was more in here, but I guess not. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I didn't even set the filter. I spun the wheel and just automatically ignored it. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'll set the, God. How did I get stupid? I'm going to be taking a brief break for a moment, folks. I'll turn it on and then set a timer.
He's the voice I use for moguls in Final Fantasy XIV. Now, let's get to that break. Okay. Let's see. Alright, took care of that. So, in we go. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to take your gun. What's up? Yes, the cameras can and do spot, can and will spot, someone who's either dead or corpseified. Also, I'm gonna count that, god damn it. Oh, I forgot the timer. And, no, that's an alarm. I was about to set an alarm. There we go. I mean, they actually use timers for a while now. Anyway, they should reload. I don't know if the cameras count as a hostile. I missed the conversation. I'm going back just because of that. I want to listen to whatever those fucking people were saying.
Innocent people hostage?
Keep it down, man. No one's taking anyone hostage.
So why do we lock them workers up in assembly room? All I'm saying is I ain't...
No one's taking anyone's hostage, you guys.
Innocent people hostage?
Someone hit the...
Pro-human activists have raided a set of military...
They can't respond to me.
Coming in here to dig up shit is one thing.
Okay, so the plan is working. I just need to... the locks. And alarm them, but they never...
This is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago...
Called it in, so it's A-okay. Pocket secretary was picked up. So let's go ahead and... forward weapons restock. Good to let that, bruh. Grayson's got a new shipment in. You need anything before or after your heist tonight. Weapons ammo, upgrades, check them out. Meeting on 2nd Street, downtown. Tell them Molson sent ya. And now we know about a weapons dealer. And,
Breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not
How did we get here? David Searles had a dream. One day he would create a technology that would change the world, and his company, first of all, that would happen. In 2007, Searles opened the store to work in Detroit. We're in partnership with the team to revitalize it with an influx of new technological industries. Searles research and development of augmentations are a measure of human advancement toward a better future. Nation as a free thinker and a maverick has allowed him to recruit staff like-minded geniuses. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm sorry, but real life has made it very clear that any I'm not gonna name names because I'm not gonna get too political at the moment, but come on. It's not hard to think of what real life CEO might have been described as such before, and still has legions of fanboys pretending it's true. When really free thinker and maverick and like-minded genius is just a way of saying you don't care about following the rules, even when those rules are there for a very good reason, and just a good way of getting healed. And the kind of non-conformist science that, like, they've never truly been able to function in a corporate environment. Again, I could see real-life inspiration for this, and much like anything else touched by that has soured immensely. Because in real life, people like this build submersibles that get a bunch of fucking people killed. In the decades, it has generated a reputation for originality, innovation in the business and science communities. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Don't fucking trust this fucker, and at least. I feel like that would make an immensely louder sound than it did. There we go, finally. I'm gonna test the theory. I'm gonna make a save and test the theory. If I get the smooth operator bonus. Anyways, after doing this, it was all good. Otherwise, it counts as... Yeah, the lack of normal crosshairs for that fucking weapon. I understand it's a sniper rifle. A strength dart sniper rifle. Yeah. Well, that answers that. Shooting any camera instantly alarms them all. Fucker bounced. Nope. But I made it further than my previous attempts, so I think that counts as a win. And sound off of suspicion. There we go. Let's go. Right, so let's scope out the network first. We've got time. Right, so... I believe I get more EXP if I capture more. Doesn't benefit me.
Access
I
granted.
think. Does it give me more XP? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Oh, it's another, one of these rooms. Now, let's see what I'm... Alright. Something's going on here.
Me too, man. Hey, you ain't supposed to be here.
Shooting that. What was that shoot? Why'd that one guy shoot the thing? I don't know. I thought I was spotted. Yeah, that's the first area taken care of then.
I don't know about the hacker, dude. He seems awful. Yeah, it feels weird to leave him in the lower. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me too.
What was that?
Nail! I see you!
Okay. I don't know what I'm. Yeah, pretty much every other area here I was 90% familiar with. It's fine. Sorry, dogs. Dogs are like, it's fine, just me. I caused the thing to knock. And dogs being dogs immediately went.
Proof that these fuckers are lying to us like that. Just like you said.
Alright, now, did I want to go up here is the question. Was there any benefit for going up here? Should I? Okay, I can't go. Out of every place in this... God, that's a satisfying gun. They're talking about leaving somebody out alone and they've got that thing literally bricked up. I don't like it.
I don't know about the hacker, dude. He seems off. Yeah, it feels weird to leave him alone. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these... Jesus, what is it now? Goddamn. Nail him, can't you?
Hilarious. I do like the fact that the trank gun takes a moment to take effect. But on the other hand, if you want a shot that actually, you know...
I don't know about the hacker, dude. He seems off. Yeah, it feels weird to leave him alone. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me too.
Time to unload.
I honestly don't know how to time. You can barely hear this thing. Okay, no, fuck you. I made a save here. I made a direct save, not just an auto save. Or a quick save.
Time to unload.
Okay, so what I need to do is immediately move. Boop. Gone ahead and,
Boop. That's all. Waste filter is off, or that's the problem with, you know, making it a normal save. Instead of a quick.
You ain't supposed to be here!
You're not supposed to be here. You... There's the fucking people who broke the fuck in. I need to move, and I need to move.
They're going down! Eat this!
Okay.
Son of a bitch! We need help!
What the fuck?
I knew someone was here.
Wait a second. You ain't supposed to be here!
You're not supposed to be here. Shut the fuck up.
Son of a bitch! We need help here!
I see. Trying to get both of those fucks is hard. God damn it. Boop boop. I'm gonna have to poke it another time. I forgot to do it last time. This one is hard.
Hey, anyone there?
Son of a bitch! We need help here!
I wasn't spotted that time. Somebody set them off, but it was not me hitting them. I'm glad that worked. I am glad that worked. Part of me feels like it really shouldn't have, but I'm glad it worked. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't think standing up would work, but apparently the other guy just was so focused on the other one, he was like, oh shit, and then... But nobody hit an alarm. Oh. Holy shit. Jesus, what is it now? Not sure why my shenanigans alerted him. Of course, it should be noted, an interesting thing one could do here Very interesting. You could knock someone out, drop a bomb right next to where you found their corpse and hit where you left them, and then take advantage of their friends coming to wake them up. Always try to go out of your way to do this shit. It takes so much to level up in this game, but consider there aren't too many. Come on, Tweedledum. Not smart enough to figure out, notice that the vent is up when it wasn't earlier. There we go. There we go. What do we have here? More sun gun darts. Ooh, a frag grenade. Interesting. Okay. Time to play Legos. What here do we not want or need? The question here is, which of these is not very valuable? I mean, which is more valuable? I am trying to look up what the price. That isn't listed. Boop, 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 boop. Where? I don't know. I'm going to assume that I could sell a frag grenade for more. That's the thing. Might as well use it, get an extra bit of health, and pick up a thing I can probably sell for more. My internal Skyrim player is screaming at me, what the hell are you doing? Pick that shit up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Wait, are you... Boop, boop. I thought that was everybody. That was not everybody. Ended. Oh, so kind of you to pass on one of your credit chips. Nothing else out here? Then, if you don't mind, I have to clean up. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Really? I thought that would pop like a... Huh. There. I'm one or two bullets short. Oh, well. Yeah, let's see. What do we got? Boop, 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 boop. While we spin the wheel, I'm going to go ahead and save. This is a much, much better amount of content I've got. Oh, it's same one? Really? Same one. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this. Voice for first stream then. Let's see, let's go ahead and swap this out. Oh! Well, the game will withhold my first actual level up from me. The Praxis kit is something else. Let's go ahead and let the game explain
In order
it.
to unlock new abilities or augmentations, you must first gain experience in the form of XP points. You will receive these points when completing main objectives, side quests, or through special bonuses, like completing a mission without being detected. Once you've accumulated enough XP points, you will receive a Praxis point. These points are used to unlock upgrades to existing augmentations.
Oh, you know, it didn't explaining the... Basically, the idea is that it's just a matter of making sure you have time to adjust to your existing augmentations. Alrighty. Now, what do we want? Social Enhancer makes me better at doing social shit. Oh, requires 2 to buy. Radar system. No need to visually acquire people, just automatically everyone within range. Stealth Enhancer. Later range, such cones of vision, last known location allows to mark and track targets at a distance. That's pretty fucking good. And pretty cheap, all things. No, actually, it's 2. I thought it was 1. hacking and getting information about the network before making a decision. It would hack better terminals. They will turn its link to Syria or turn them against allies. That could be a good, smart investment because it gives you the opportunity to get more experience. For instance, the ability to hack into everybody's offices back at, place. Increase the chance of detection when capturing or fortifying node, that's always good. Add 2 points to a node's rating. More batteries. Or, speeds up recharge. Protects against harmful gases, and allows you to sprint for longer. Typhoon. We've been over that, what this does. Let's see, arm prosthesis. I could go for an immediate upgrade to my, carrying capacity. That's pretty good. I could use this to pick up and move heavy shit. Makes me shoot better. See through walls. When enemy has to drop out of their alarm state, return to relaxed standing. It's active concussive grenades. Useful. Take down multiple opponents. That's very useful. It means I can do 2 guys at once instead of having to bank on only hitting 1. When there's 2 people grouped together, I can take them out at once. Or fall from a height without fear of landing. Discrete augmentation, social command user's lower backs. Above the coccyx at the bottom of the vertebral column. It's a sensor built-in freefall. It will automatically activate the presented high fall safeguard system. An EMF accelerator during a fixed focus on electronic lensing field. Break downward along the plane of drop. This field pushes against the Earth's magnetic sphere, allows you to dimensional velocity, allowing to fall from almost any height within reason. Variable per upgrade, yeah. Cybernetic, jump up, extra jump height, really fucking useful. Most of these are expensive. The one thing I can't afford is this, and doing this provides a massive boost in what I can get into, and a lot more opportunities to get EXP. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend it on that. I definitely think I'm gonna do that. Nothing that's immediately combat useful, unfortunately. I could have grabbed other things that could help, but that was probably the most useful because... Huh. I can't even see the camera that's apparently there. Or is it? Oh, okay, it's over there. Shit. That's right, I did that before. Oh well. Oh, no, I didn't. Good. Alright, well, there's that. I don't know where this will take me. It's always important to go into one of these, though, because even if it doesn't take you directly where you want to go or something, the XP bonuses for just crawling into vents. Too heavy. If I had invested in the point, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly where we're supposed to be going. I am instead going to go... take care of this sweet, sweet stuff, Alright, I got it. Hold on. Thankfully, the cameras are clearly machine. Holy shit, okay, well, I want what's in here, but I don't want to get spotted, so. Oh, you fucking... How do you see me? Yeah, but this, you should be able to get a decent, what is it you're telling me to advance hack?
Some of the obstacles that can be circumvented by hacking include turrets, cameras, and robots. All you need to do is find a...
Yeah, okay, so I can circumvent that by hacking, but I first have to, you know... Okay. I have an idea. Have an idea. Have an idea. For you to move. You are being very frustrating. This is not a game where you can just casually go back to an area you were in. You cannot return here after this. How does this work? How does this work? I am fucking, I got caught again. Get moving back there so I can... Okay. Okay. Wait, I wonder. I'm waiting. There we go. Got spotted, but I know it worked. It worked. So, what I'm thinking of trying to do, can't wait for it to move. Next up, have fucking course. Now, let's see if we can't get this one. Boop. And there we go. Voice filter.
Hey, hey, hey. Move your shit around. Move your shit around. Come on. Come on. No. No. Fuck you. Don't do this to me. Oop. Okay, well. Fuck you, I'm cheating. All that goddamn effort. Taking this down with me. You can't fucking stop me from transporting it from one loading zone to another. I will not be stopped. I'll decide what to do with that in a bit. There we go. Now, maybe I could go grab the arm strength upgrade. If this just doesn't work out. Fuck you. I didn't mean to press that. The plan here is simple. Move the crate over. Fucking damn it. And for the other time, too. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I should have started 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you can see the thing turn. Okay. You didn't see me. It would have been impossible for you to see me. Because that would be bullshit. I don't understand what's going on wrong here. You quite literally should not be able to see me. I don't give two shits what the game says. Give me a moment here. Shut up and go away, shut up and go away, shut up and go away. Okay, well. Very, 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 very careful. Okay. I have an idea. You know what? We're gonna roll with it until I finish testing this idea. So, in theory, if I went back up there, picked up another crate, and repeated this process, I could, in theory, or I could just do this. It robs me of a sort of being able to get EXP elsewhere, but it's renders this thing completely impotent to literally anything it could do to me. And that is going to be a useful ability to have elsewhere. I just would have preferred the hacking one, since that could have gotten me more XP. It's an investment type of thing. I have all these things, nuke virus software, and that. You know what? Loading my quick save. I'm going back upstairs and getting another crate. Nothing is stopping me from doing this. I think. And the best part is noticeably, my method of bypassing the biggest drawback of the metal crate, of picking up and pushing something, is I pick up something else and push it, and then it doesn't notice this object being moved. I wonder if I had picked up the really heavy thing and dropped it on one of those unconscious guys, would it kill him? I wonder if there's no convenient places to stuff bodies like, say, in Hitman. Boop. We're getting there. I believe I just need to grab this box. No, that's... No, it is sliding. Good. 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 I'm on camera. I'm not counting that one officially at the spot. I don't know if it counts. That one I will. Come on, move back, move back. Okay, good. No, 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 no. Kind of the spotted. Move your butt. I accidentally jumped. I was expecting this to be high. Honestly speaking, if I somehow break the counter, just from sheer number of times I've been spotted, that would honestly be kind of fucking hilarious. Okay, bud. You see this gap here? It is tiny. You should not be able to magically see through this thing. That's bullshit. You're cheating. Okay, good. They're touching. You literally cannot see shit. Good. Go the fuck away, camera. Go away so I can keep testing it. This is not good enough. Boop. Okay. I feel like this is, frankly speaking, cheating, but fuck it. Yeah, you fucking better. Bullshit. There was a non-existent gap there. Just automatically poke up, Jensen. That's exactly what we need. You just show your goddamn ass to the entire goddamn world. I did it. I fucking did it. Which means I can save the praxis for when I need it. Cheering all around. That's going so far. Proxy, how did that finger to help? Surprisingly, the neck could use improvement though. Connect. I'll do the rest. Oh, and just because I'm next that way. I already hacked this for you. You Dutchman windmill. Sorry, folks. I heard something go wrong. Drop. The fuck is Nuke's virus software? How does it work? Examine. Yeah, try to know it instantly with those hands of detection. I want to know what the capture and selected. So that's what those other things are. Programs I can carry. Stop worm virus. Those are actually really good to have. Much better than that thing. I might be carting these around the cell, but money is useful to have. Yeah, the here thing. End game, but XP is always there is a dust of it, and it's always useful. All right, so see that there's multiple things you might want to do here. You want these things, so first thing you want, bonus the XP, got.
Access granted.
And I did it undetected. Tracing alert warning. Almost got caught. Well, there we go. Now it's just a matter of getting back through. Oh, what a shock. What a horrendous twist. Who could have ever seen that coming? But able to luckily do it. But do me a favor, but stop twisting this fucking. I want it. I actually want it. For the fucking god, I do not understand this thing's detection capability. it just seems to magically know I'm there. Even when there's literally no, even when NPCs would utterly fail at detecting me. See? It's even inconsistent with itself. What, last time I knocked it into there, it got knocked into there and it stopped fucking being able to see me. No, that's illegal, game. That's an illegal move. There's stuff blocking the vision. Lots of stuff blocking the vision. It should not be able to see shit. I hate you. I sincerely hate you. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a save. I'm gonna do save. You know what? Oh, he can hit me from all the way over there. Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Oh, thank fuck. God, okay. I cannot fucking believe I managed to do that. God damn. I'm not doing that, but that was fun to see. So the answer is that thing absolutely can spin all the way around. Have to go through there, huh? Oh. Cutscene time.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch.
Or a hacker who's clearly a cyborg being
Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Forced into
Sheriff, now.
being part of this group and being forced into themselves.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
And we are over time, so yeah, we'll just once I got a slight headache. That was immensely better. No issues popped up from, you know, anything. No voice filter clouding things up. No tech issues. No nothing. Again, tomorrow might. I don't know the exact timeline of when things are going. Yeah, tomorrow, but TLDR, I might not be able to stream. If I do, it won't be on time, and so on. When Thursday is going to be a shorter than usual stream. So, yep, that would be it. It is a fucking real good game with a lot of real good mystery in there. Yeah, I made my way mostly through this fucking place. Yeah, you really wanted to make sure you have lots of saves in this game, and more importantly, when you get practice points, save them until you need them. Maybe you need to take care of that issue. Maybe you need to crack open a new thing. Don't just jump into them. And yeah, I just noticed it was frozen. That happens sometimes. There's a lot of stuff. Maybe you need to ace a conversation. Who knows? But that's what I generalize. Fucking love this game. And honestly, while I'm not going to jump into doing the sequel immediately, I do think I will. And depending on if it's true that, you know, if they, I don't actually know if the sequel sticks to this stuff being a firm prequel to what happens in the first two games. I don't know. That's just, a lot of this won't make a shit ton of sense about what I'm talking about the first games. I haven't played them, but I have seen reviews and I know stuff about them. But either way, HighPriest, I will see you all next time.